Okay, so student loan debt. Everybody got student loan problems. These people done got everybody. There is a way out of student loan debt. It is a way to get it removed off your personal credit as well. There's a lot of different methods. Yeah, it's a lot. Like with this book, this shows you how to get the student loans waived or even removed or forgiven off of your accounts. A lot of the schools have committed fraud. There's so many programs out there designed to help the students that's in student loan debt, but they don't talk about it. I talk about that in this student loan repair book. I got it on my site, mariohayes.com. Um, so anyway, but I'm gonna talk about one method that I use because I believe I spoke on one video and somebody asked for help. So what I did was I created an account on studentaid.ed.gov. Right, I checked out all my loans. I see what the balances was, the interest was. I determined which ones were in fault, which ones were in good standing, which ones were paid off or whatever. I found out who the current servicer was, and I found out who the original servicer was of all my loans, and I determined which collection agency was in control of my debt. So then I believe I used the loan rehab income and expense form, but this is for the 9-month rehab. Yeah, that's what I use. Pardon me. This is for the 9-month rehabilitation program. So the 9-month rehab program, it's basically a program that you sign up showing that you want to rehabilitate your student loans and put them back in good standing. You may have missed payments, been late, you was on deferment, forgot about them, or whatever the case may be. They giving you a chance to fix that. Now it takes 9 months to do, but it's worth it because they're going to remove all the late and negative payments or whatever, all the history off your credit report. They're going to wipe it gone. The 9-month rehabilitation program, it doesn't affect your credit score until the 9th month. That's when it reports positively to the credit bureaus, right? But then they have something called consolidation, where you consolidate all your student loans into one big loan debt that you pay, instead of you having multiple different loans like 10,000, 20,000, 45,000, 8,000, all these different loans on your report. But when you do that, that's going to affect your credit immediately, but it may affect your credit immediately in a negative way by having this large amount of debt hitting. Even though, it'll remove the late and missed payments or whatever. So anyway, like I was saying, to cut the time down for the 9-month rehabilitation program, what I did, right? So I was waiting on them to respond, right, to me. Oh, let me go back. So then once you fill out the form or whatever, you're going to write a letter of income to the Department of Education. I think that's what it's called, a letter of income. And then you're going to tell them like, hey, man, I'm unemployed. I ain't got no income. I get help from my family members. I need y'all. I need y'all to show me some mercy, right? You're going to send in a copy of all your bills if you got bills. If you don't have no bills, if nothing in your name, that's even better because, look, I'm living with folks, man. It's bad out here. You're going to send that to the Department of Education, P.O. Box 5609 in Greenville, Texas, right? You're going to wait about 21 days for their response. They're going to respond to you like, hey, we're going to look at your all the information. We're going to get back with you. This should take about 6 to 8 weeks for them to come up with a payment plan for you on a rehab program, determine off your income and stuff like that. So what I did was, while I was waiting, I created my own payment plan to give them an idea of what I would be able or capable of doing. So I went to my bank because I ain't had checks. No, nobody write checks. It's 2020 something. I went to my bank and I asked them for checks, a checkbook or whatever. I paid for the little checkbook, and then I started writing $5 checks to them twice a month. So that's what I say, the 21-day hack or whatever. I was writing a check on the 1st and the 15th, the 1st and the 15th. So it's basically a $10 a month payment plan. But I was doing 5, and then the one on the 15th would represent the next month. So anyway, yeah. So there's the rehab program. It helped me a lot. I was able to get out of that quicker by doing the 21-day method. So yeah, like I said, if you got student loan problems, man, it's not over with. It seems like it's over with because you like, I owe a lot of money to them people. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got it. But they got a lot of programs, whether it's ways in and out via a nonprofit, from the borrower's defense, forgiveness programs, the 9-month rehabilitation program. They even got this. Oh, excuse me. Google Manriquez versus DeVos. Manriquez versus DeVos. They got that case, right? And that's against the former education secretary, Betsy DeVos. That lady, before I go, I say that lady, if you just read a few articles on her and what she be on, she ain't nothing to play with. That's a mean lady. You feel me? But yeah, Google that case. But hey man, grab this book. I'm telling you, it's gonna help you. The document, a lot of them forms is in there. A lot of the methods is in here. Steps to take is in here. You know, and then whatever ain't in the book that I need to add, I add it in there. Or I tell you. I'm gone.